Hi everyone, Chase here. I'm in the IPORT studio. Today I wanted to talk with you about the IPORT Pillar system for a dedicated point of sale or self-checkout kiosk solution. Let's jump into the components and I'll show you how to assemble each one together. We're going to get started installing the pillar. Depending upon how you've ordered it, you may receive a base plate or a flush mounting kit. The installation process is a little bit different. Today I'm going to focus on the base plate installation. For more information on how to install the flush mounting kit, refer to our IPORT Pillar flush mount kit install video. Before we get started installing the pillar, I wanted to point out one thing. There's notches on the side of the pillar that will align with the notches on the base plate. You want to make sure that you're orienting the base plate to fit into the notches with the logo facing in your desired orientation. To get started, place the pillar head flat on a table. Then you're going to flip the base plate over. Keep in mind this is a little bit heavy, so be careful. Place that onto the pillar head. Make sure to align the notches of the base plate. Then grab the retention nut. This threads into the pillar. Once you've installed the nut, it's important to take the IPORT Pillar tool, insert it into the nut. I like to use a flathead screwdriver. Install it into one of these holes. Gives you the ability of torquing this down for a nice solid connection of the pillar. For today's solution, I'm also installing the IPORT Scope onto a case. If this is not part of your solution, feel free to skip ahead in the video to where I show you how to install the case onto the pillar head. To get started installing the scope onto the case, first, remove the case top. This makes it a little bit easier to work with. To start the installation of the scope, you first need to choose the correct gasket that's going to be installed with the appropriate case size that you have. The scope ships with either a 13-inch or the 10.9-inch size gaskets for the iPads. I'm grabbing the 13. This aligns onto the scope in only one direction. You'll know when you got there. Next, you want to install the scope with the red portion of the scope pointing away from the IPORT logo at the top of the case. Flip the case over. I'm going to grab the metal retention clip that gets installed inside. Next, grab the two provided screws and using a number 1 Phillips screwdriver, tighten the screws. That completes the installation of your scope onto the top of your case. Next, for the installation of the case onto the pillar, the first thing we want to do is take out the center module. Pop up the bottom of it. It does come out pretty loosely, but there's 2 cables that you need to uninstall. Those cables pull easily out away from the module. Then you're going to discard this. Take the provided mounting ring, install that into place. Make sure that the cable near the barcode is still exposed because you're going to need to plug that in after. The pillar ships with 4 number 2 Phillips screws. Make sure to grab those and position your pillar where it's comfortable for you to install. Next, we're going to place the case onto the pillar head, making sure that the scope is facing down in the proper orientation. Feed the case through the cable and then the case onto the pillar head. I like to tilt it back a little bit. That way the case can be held by itself and I don't have to worry about fumbling with it. Now grab the 4 screws and install into the retention clip. Once you've finished installing the 4 screws, now it's time to attach the cable of the pillar to the case cable. First thing, open up the retention clip a little bit. Then the cable on the case side needs to flip over 180. Then it should install directly into the pillar cable. Once the cable is installed, snap down the retention clip, place the cable into the cable chase. Now that you've installed the cable for the case to the pillar, remove your case top, grab your iPad, start to feed that into the case. And make sure that you press down on the cables so the iPad slides right over top of them, nice and smoothly. Then you want to make sure that the iPad is seated firmly into the bottom of the case. Grab your case top, slide that on the iPad. Now that your iPad is installed, gently place the pillar on its side We're going to grab the connection of the cable down below, grab the provided cable, plug it in. There's only one way that it fits in. It does lock together as well. Once the cable's been connected, place it back up in the pillar a little bit, place the pillar back down on a table, and plug in your USB-C connection. The Connect case has an integrated lock connecting the top and bottom halves together to secure the iPad into the case. Take the provided IPORT security tool, insert the IPORT security tool into the case, and move it towards the lock position. Slide up, and your case is now secured. This completes the installation of your pillar. This is just another way that IPORT continues to elevate your retail point-of-sale experience. For more information, visit us at iport.io.